Hello, Artful Manifestors. Thank you for joining me today for this timeless Pick a Card Tarot reading. Whenever you come across this reading is when you're meant to hear it. And I invite you now to take in a deep breath and close your eyes for a moment. Imagine an ancient land and you standing, feeling the earth beneath you, steady and alive. Somewhere in the distance, you hear the soft breath of a horse, the whisper of wind through its mane, and the drum of hooves upon the sacred ground. Before you are 3 horses, each carrying a message for your spirit. Allow your heart, your knowing, to guide you. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. To choose your reading, you will choose from one of these horses I'm about to reveal. For reading number 1, this is the horse. For reading number 2, this is the horse. And for reading number 3, this is the horse. If you would like to hear what the crystals are, let me introduce those to you now. For reading number 1, we have yellow citrine, and for reading number 2, we have grape agate. And for reading number 3, we have desert rose. Whichever crystal or horse you're most drawn to is most likely the reading meant for you. Of course, if you're drawn to 2 or even all 3 of the horse's crystals, feel free to listen to more than one, as there may be additional messages for you there. You'll find a link to all the readings in the description box below, along with a list of all the cards that I use. Hello, reading number 1. You chose black carbon. Allow yourself a moment to slip beyond the veil into the hush of your heart. There, hidden in the softest shadows, lives the secrets you've spun from longing or perhaps protection. This horse, black carbon, beckons you with quiet strength, saying, "Here is a place not of shame but of belonging. Embrace your secrets. They are threads of your soul leading you back to yourself." Reading number 1, this card is of mystery and the shadow self. It beckons you to honor what is hidden in the subconscious, the unseen corners of your psyche, and the treasures found there. Your secret fears, unexpressed longings, and sacred inner knowing. This is a compassionate invitation to bring those internal truths to light, not to shame them, but to integrate them with grace. And in doing so, you reclaim fragmented pieces of yourself, weaving them into wholeness. This is about transformation through acceptance. When secrets are held in the darkness alone, they can weigh heavy on the spirit. But when you meet them with gentle awareness, they can breathe new strength. This card is a radiant alchemy, gently urging you to transmute fear or doubt into acceptance and empowerment. And the crystal that you chose, yellow citrine, does just that. It transmutes negative energy. Citrine does not hold onto lower vibrations. Instead, it transforms them into light. Spiritually, this mirrors the process of turning pain into wisdom or challenges into momentum. Like the sun rising again after the longest night, citrine reminds you that renewal is always possible. Its frequency bolsters hope and endurance during times of change and uncertainty. Yellow citrine amplifies joy and optimism. It radiates pure solar energy, dispelling heaviness and restoring a sense of lightness and possibility. It teaches the soul to lean toward joy as a natural state, not a rare exception. It's aligned with the solar plexus chakra. Citrine strengthens self-confidence, personal will, and a healthy sense of power. It helps dissolve fear of visibility, replacing it with a steady knowing that you are safe to shine, and attracts abundance and prosperity. Yellow citrine has been known as the merchant stone, believed to magnetize opportunities, wealth, and resources, not just materially, but in the form of supportive people, ideas, and timing. Reading number 1, let's find out what shadows want to come to light, how you can transmute them, and how you will attract abundance. Seven of Wands, Temperance, Knight of Cups, the shadows that want to come to light are in the Seven of Wands. There may be old wounds around needing to prove yourself, hold your ground, or justify your worth to others. These patterns were born in a time when your voice or vision was challenged, perhaps even silenced, and you had to push back to be heard. But now this shadow clouds your vision, your perception, and can now be expressed as defensiveness and fear of being misunderstood. Do you still need to fight this hard? Or is your energy better spent creating instead of defending? The crows want you to know your light is not a debate to win. It is a fire to tend. This shadow distorts your vision just like these clouds. But you can transmute this into light. And I see you doing that. Temperance is the alchemist, and we've already talked about alchemizing and transmuting. And then temperance shows up, confirming that this is what you're doing now, blending shadow and light into something entirely new. This is not about erasing the shadow, but integrating it so it serves you. Let the part of you that once fought fiercely now become the part that stands quietly, anchored in truth. Bring equal measures of passion and peace, allowing your emotions and actions to meet in the middle. Combining them through daily small acts of harmony, meditation, ritual, creative expression. And this will keep the flow between your inner light and your old defenses balanced. Visualize a golden stream pouring from your crown into your heart, blending with a deep midnight blue stream from the earth. See them swirl together into a luminous indigo gold light. Breathe this light into your solar plexus where the old defensiveness once lived. You are no longer the person that needs to defend. You can attract abundance with the Knight of Cups, which says, lead with your heart and let your offerings be love letters to the world. Abundance comes when you work, your relationships, and your expression are infused with genuine emotion and creative vulnerability. And a romance for life itself. The Knight of Cups reminds you that opportunities arrive not through force, but through magnetic pull of sincerity and beauty. Follow the invitations that feel like poetry, collaborations, creations, and connections that leave you feeling inspired, not drained. Let go of old battles that no longer serve. Practice energetic and emotional blending instead of polarity. Expand your vision. Lead with heart-centered action, and the universe will meet you with matching warmth. Reading number 1. What a powerful message of alchemy, transmutation. You're standing on the shore of this change. Please let me know how this resonates. I'd love to read your messages, and I'm wishing you the best. The light in me sees the light in you. Thank you. Bye. Hello, reading number 2. Beloved traveler, you rest between what has been and what awaits. Here in this sacred pause, you are not lost, you are becoming. Let yourself be held by curiosity, not rush toward knowing. Allow the mystery to unfold with tender patience of stars birthing light. In the quiet between worlds, seeds of luminous potential are awakening. Trust that even in not knowing, you are enough. You chose the card Elder Mother, between two worlds. This is the space both being held and humbling the past has taught and the future waits in mystery. And now is the precious time of becoming. This card is a sacred invitation to reside in that liminal space, not fully here, not yet there, but rich with potential, change, transformation. It marks a moment of transition, pause, and metamorphosis, a fertile no man's land where old chapters close and decompose, and new ones begin to emerge. This is a place of not knowing. The Elder Mother, wise, all-seeing, urges you instead to cultivate curiosity and trust the unseen process. Allow the mysterious architecture of spirit to weave its next pattern. The crystal you chose, Grape Agate, one of my favorites, so beautiful. Deepens your intuition and inner vision. It's a powerful ally for the third eye and crown chakras, enhancing psychic abilities, lucid dreaming, and spiritual perception. And its energy helps you trust the impressions and visions that arise from your inner world, and perhaps from liminal spaces between worlds. It fosters unity and wholeness with its little clusters symbolizing oneness, the understanding that each part of the whole has its place and purpose. It encourages harmony in communities and within your own mind, bringing scattered energies into cohesion. Unlike some crystals that push rapid change, Grape Agate works in soft, steady waves. It allows insight and personal evolution to unfold organically, reducing overwhelm and still keeping you in forward motion. And Grape Agate acts as a bridge between waking consciousness and the dream state, making it easier to receive and interpret messages from your guides, ancestors, or higher self. It amplifies spiritual protection and encourages emotional stability. Reading number 2, you are in a liminal space. They keep showing me something decompose, creating fertile ground for something new. And you may feel like you don't know yet what that something new is, and that's okay. You're meant to tap into the feeling that you want to cultivate. So let's find out more about that. Ten of Cups. Wow. Couldn't have chosen a better feeling to cultivate. Temperance, Five of Swords, the Five of Swords is what you are composting. Old mental battlegrounds, patterns of win-lose thinking, and the need to be right at the cost of peace, and the lingering of words that sting, whether they're yours or others, that echo in your mind. You replay them, replaying past conversations, thinking, why didn't I say this? I should have said that. What did they mean by that? These scraps of conflict and comparison no longer nourish you. So here they are in this compost heap where they will break down into rich soil. The wisdom of boundaries, discernment, and self-respect without the bitterness that once clung to them. You're being asked to release the victory that cost too much so you can grow a harvest worth savoring. And I see that you're doing that. Because you're already between two worlds. And the temperance, of course, came. Look at the difference between these two worlds. And we have the temperance standing between these two worlds. Standing in liminal space with trust. This is your anchor in the in-between. Here, patience is not passive, it is active alchemy. You already have the right ingredients, and now you're waiting for them to I'm hearing coalesce. I'm not sure that's the right word, but they need time. You stand with one foot in the known, one in the unknown. And your role is to keep blending what you've learned with what you are still discovering. Trust grows when you stop measuring progress by speed and start measuring it by balance. How aligned, centered, and whole you feel as you move. What they're showing me is, and if there's any chefs out there that can help me with the words, there's something that happens when you allow ingredients to sit. But they're showing me, for example, gelatin. If you have just pure gelatin, you put it in water and you let it sit for a few minutes so that it can bloom. It's not ready immediately. And that's what's happening here. Something you can practice each day is mixing a cup of something from your past, experiences, skills, insights, with a cup of what you want to grow. Dreams, practices, visions, and feel them blend inside you. That's your bridge between worlds. And the 10 of Cups came out as I was holding the question of what energy to cultivate in this fertile ground, in this soil. Cultivate release and renewal. We see the spring of everything growing. The 10 of Cups is joy in everything. It's a happy home, a happy family, whether it's chosen or biological. It's a happy career, happy creations. It's finding joy in everything. Finding joy in everything is cultivating this full bloom in all areas of your life. Laying down the swords, composting this battleground, you're transforming it into this beautiful world of rainbows and sunflowers and singing birds, joy. Mixing your wisdom and experiences and using your feelings that you want to cultivate, those happy feelings in everything. It's going to completely alchemize and transform your life. You're not forgetting, you're integrating. You're only letting go of those parts that you've already used up the nourishment from. And you're breaking it down into elements that you can carry forward into this new version of your reality. It's really exciting reading number 2. So happy for you. Please let me know if this resonates. I love to read your comments, and I'm wishing you the best. The light in me sees the light in you. Thank you. Bye. Hello, reading number 3. You chose Maasai War Pony, igniting inner boldness. Allow the spirit of the Maasai War Pony to awaken your inner warrior. Feel courage surge from your bones, quiet, resolute, and alive. Let this be your invitation to move forward with strength that honors your heart. This card invites you to step beyond hesitation into daring. Your voice, your dreams, your path, they are meant to be claimed with confidence. Putting courage in action, embodying empowerment, grounded, heart-centered boldness that resonates through your body and soul. This is your sacred warrior spirit, encouraging protection of yourself, your vision, your inner truths, and the conviction to act with integrity. Igniting inner boldness suggests awakening a fearless spark in your heart, urging you to stand in your truth with steadfast strength. And the crystal you chose is the desert rose, which clears stagnant energy. It is a type of selenite, and like all forms of selenite, it is a natural energy cleanser that can sweep away heavy vibrations in your aura, space, from your sacred tools, leaving a renewed, clear field. And it anchors serenity. Its formation in arid, challenging environments mirrors its gift, the ability to help you stay grounded, calm, and resilient during difficult or uncertain times. It supports mental clarity and focus, and it connects past, present, and future selves. It's said to help with accessing past life memories or ancestral wisdom while keeping you rooted in the present moment, integrating old experiences into your current path. It encourages self-trust and purpose. It reminds you that your soul chose this journey for a reason. And it enhances spiritual protection. It creates a subtle crystalline shield around you, deflecting unwanted influences and keeping your spiritual space safe. Let's find out where in your life you're being called to ignite boldness and courageous action. Temperance. This card has come up in every pile. The first two piles, it came up as the second card. It's coming up as your first card. Okay, wow. The Spirit is really sending us a message with this Temperance card today. Let's take a good look at it. If you watched all three piles, let me know. What needs to be cleared or released so you can move forward without fear or confusion? What stagnant energy needs to be cleared? If you hear little noises in the background, those are the dogs. They're stirring now. Two of Pentacles. The Lovers. Wow. There is definitely a message of balance here. With the Two of Pentacles, the Lovers, and Temperance. in harmony. I'm hearing black and white thinking. And this is having the courage to blend extremes. Look at how one cup is pouring into another. So imagine if you had a cup of black liquid and a cup of white liquid, what that would do when you poured them into each other. It's blending these extremes and bridging the difference so that you can walk the middle way. Learning that mastery isn't in domination, but in balance. And knowing when to act, when to listen, when to hold fire, and when to pour it out like sunlight. Strength is not only in the charge, but in the still step before it. And I'm definitely hearing listen more. Listening is holding that fire. And pouring it out like sunlight is illuminating the situation with love, loving words, loving light, loving energy. And the Two of Pentacles, you're being asked to clear the chaos of overcommitment and scattered focus. Like the desert rose, which forms over time through patient shaping by the wind and sand, you're being invited to release the unnecessary and simplify. This is about learning to juggle what truly matters while letting the rest fall away. Not every detail is worth going to battle for. Choose what to carry and set down what is not yours. The Lovers is the path forward. Moving forward with both courage and peace. This is also what you're blending together, courage and peace. It means aligning your choices with your heart's truth. The Lovers here is less about romance and more about devotion to your values. Choosing the path that feels most in harmony with your soul, even if it's the harder or less obvious one. When your actions come from this kind of union between heart and purpose, abundance flows naturally. When the warrior's fire marries the desert's calm, every step is holy. Temperance reminds you to ignite the courage to act with inner balance. And the desert rose clears away mental clutter so you can choose with clarity. Choose with your heart. Choose harmony. The Lovers seals this with a vow to walk the path that is truly yours. Walk the middle way, not the extremes, not the black and white, but a way that combines this is your medicine. Your alchemy is combining those extremes. That's the harmony. That's the way forward. That's what honors everyone. Reading number 3, I hope this resonates. Please let me know if it does. I love to read your comments, and I'm wishing you the best. The light in me sees the light in you. Thank you. Bye.